Welcome back to another indie horror game. Playthings. Another creepy doll factory game here. There seem to be a lot of those popping up recently. Got this one, Dollmare, Twisted Toys. I haven't recorded either one of those yet, but I have them both. So they'll get up here one of these years, but you know, dolls are always creepy as shit. I'm not personally afraid of them myself, but I know people that will absolutely shit their pants at the sight of particular sorts of dolls, or dolls in general. I get it. But here we go. Normal? No. No I don't. I literally just downloaded this a couple hours ago, but sure, start new. Yep, already on that. This game includes flashing lights, loud noises, jump scares, horror elements, mentioning of suicide, child neglect, mental disorders, and sexual assault. Holy crap. And apparently a person dying in a car wreck right off the bat. Damn. Alright.
Welcome to your new workplace, 61. Would you like an introduction to your responsibilities?
Yeah, sure. Funny, we don't even have a name. We're just number 61. Like, after the first 60 vanished and were never seen again, they just like, fuck it. We're not learning these people's names anymore. Just start calling them by the number. Show tutorial. Okay.
Your job is to investigate cursed dolls suspected of harboring souls and committing crimes, particularly murder. You'll run a series of tests with each doll. If a test yields abnormal results, the doll reacts in any way, mark it with a red check mark. If the doll shows no reaction, mark it with a green X.
Okay.
Audio test. To do an audio test, place the doll in a secured room on a chair and play the audio through the computer.
Alright.
Name call. To call the doll's name, interact with the glass in front of the doll while it sits in the secure room. Photograph capture. To take a photo, place the doll on the chair in the back of the secured room and use the camera. Compare the developed photo with reality. Temperature test. To measure the doll's temperature, use the thermometer while looking at the doll. The room's temperature is between 16 to 25 Celsius. Any other value shown from the doll is an anomaly. Physical discomfort. To inflict pain, stab the doll with the scissors while it's in front of you. Your items are a flashlight for dark areas, a thermometer for temperature testing, and scissors to inflict pain. If you cannot find an item, use the Highlight All Items button on your computer. The computer also provides help with items and tracks your progress. The report section shows tested dolls and any mistakes. Without an active assignment, you can retry any doll or read its result, which is not required. To start working with a new doll, ring the bell on the table. Study the document on the table before testing. After completing all tests, place the doll in either the OK box or the dangerous box. If it has shown any unusual behavior, even outside of testing, put it in the dangerous box. Dolls in the OK box will be returned to their owners if alive. Dangerous dolls will be further investigated and destroyed. Some dolls are neutral, meaning that they have shown empathy and the soul within them is human-like and harmless. These dolls can go in either of the boxes. In case of a blackout, find a power box in the storage room and flip the switch off and on to restore power. Good luck, 61. Your work is essential.
Alright. Yeah, let's start with a practice doll, just to see how this works. The practice doll should be completely harmless. Will, however, not be counted in. Okay. Is that it? There's one just standing over there, but apparently that's nothing. Alright. Oh, yep, there's the scissors. There's the thermometer. There's the flashlight. Oh, I can only hold one item at once? That's goofy. Alright. We going this way? Oh, nope, that's the storage room with the, That's the storage room with the circuit breaker. Okay. Alright, hold on. We're gonna... Can I, like... Alright, we're gonna put our 3 items on the table here, so I always know where they are. Alright, go back and get the scissors. It's really funny. They're like, your job is to see if these dolls are cursed and homicidal. Please stab them with scissors. If they don't eat your face, they're probably okay. Alright, we got the items. Let's see. The fuck? We got a light. There's the bell. What is this? No assignment is active. Alright, we got to get a doll down here before that works. Okay. So I guess we gotta ring the bell. What is over here? What's this? Nothing. This is... This looks like a break room. Oh, there's a hiding spot there. We're gonna have to hide from something at some point. Alright, let's ring the bell. What is that? Oh, there's the sheet for the test results. There's no description for this one. It's just the practice doll. It still looks creepy as shit, though. I don't like it. Can we just burn it? Can we just go ahead and burn it? Alright, so we put her in the chair. And close the door on her. Nope, she didn't move.
Practice doll.
She doesn't even have a name. She's just practice doll. That's pretty funny. What are the other ones? The temperature. You wanted to... Wait. Do we have to do the temperature test back here? I didn't think that would matter, but... Yeah, that's alright. He said the temperature was between 16 to 25. It's 21, so... She's alright there. Take the picture of her. Yeah, looks normal. Now we just gotta stab her. Oh, no reaction. She's all good. Now that we've thoroughly violated this poor innocent thing, let's go. There's another one of those little angel things over there in the corner. Huh. Alright, well. You're going in the okay box, dear. Oh, we gotta fill the sheet out yet. If you did everything correctly, you can also read the result of the doll's mystery. Oh, the practice doll doesn't have a report, though. Oh, starting now, the dolls are no longer concerned to be safe. Alright, got it. Excellent. Alright, we got all the tools over there. Let's start the next one. Here we go, for real. Well, that thing just looks fucking evil. Well, she didn't react to the audio test.
Sandra.
Nope. Nothing. Yep. Temperature's alright. Photo test is passed. Oh, she doesn't attack us when we stab her. This one should be all good. Oh. I think that one's in the clear. Owner, Ingrid Capel, 9 years old, female, deceased. This doll was owned by a young Ingrid Capel and was found next to a lake where Ingrid has tragically drowned. Despite Ingrid carrying Sandra everywhere, the doll was never found. The doll was found tossed next to the lake. It was never discovered as to why Ingrid committed suicide, or even if it was a suicide. Huh. So what does the report function over here say? Yep. There was no evidence to suggest that the doll was possessed. Further investigation into Ingrid's death revealed that she had gone swimming alone in the lake, carefully setting Sandra aside to keep her from getting wet. Tragically, Ingrid swam out too far and lacked the strength to make it back to shore, leading to her drowning. So there was nothing bad about that one. Alright. This is really interesting. I like that all of the dolls have individual lore about them. That's pretty cool. I don't even need to say that looks creepy. That one doesn't even have a mouth. What the fuck? Can't even tell if that's male or female. Alright. Audio test. Nope, nothing.
Millie.
Did she move her head, or was that just us bobbing?
Millie.
No, she didn't. It's just the bobbing of the screen. Alright. Temperature. Oh, temperature's alright. Oh, Picture looks normal. Alright. Think you're all good. You're in the clear here again. Who's this one? Ona, Dana Furco, 6 years old, female, alive. Dana Furco has ran away from home, only to be found 2 days later in a shocking state. The only item that Dana had was her favorite doll, Millie. When Dana was found, she and her doll were lying next to a corpse. The body was found out to be Gregory Furco, Dana's uncle, who had gone missing a few weeks before the incident. Well, that's creepy. There we go. Let's go read the final report on that one. Millie is nothing more than a simple, unpossessed doll. However, the story of Dana and her uncle Gregory is far more tragic. After further investigation, it was discovered that Gregory, who often spent time babysitting Dana, took his own life at the spot where they loved to go for walks together. When Gregory went missing, Dana set out to find him, only to discover his lifeless body at their favorite place. The reason behind Gregory's suicide was linked to his long struggle with depression. According to Dana's mother, Gregory's sister, the two had recently argued about Gregory's alcohol abuse. Following the argument, Gregory was no longer allowed to see Dana, whom he had once described as his only source of happiness. Well, that's fucking sad. Next. Did we already send that one? Yep. Alright, here we go.
Karen?
Nope. Oh, shit. It said between 16 and 25. That one is 14 below. Her temperature is not fucking okay. Yep. I'd say she failed the photo test, y'all. Holy shit. Sorry, bitch. You're going down the incinerator side. Alright, so... audio, name, call. She failed photograph and temperature. How do I mark those with the other mark? Oh, you just have to click it twice. Okay. There we go. What is this? Owner, Cyan Stewart, 10 years old, female, deceased. Karen is a bride doll given to Cyan at the age of 9. Unlike typical imaginary conversations children have with their toys, Cyan would engage in responsive dialogues with Karen. Not only would Karen reply to Cyan, but she would also occasionally tell Cyan what to do. At one point, Karen reportedly asked Cyan to play on their apartment balcony. While playing dangerously close to the edge, Cyan fell 8 stories down. Holy shit. Well. Enjoy the Ring of Fire, bitch. Alright. Let's go read the report here. Karen harbors a spirit that lacks any means of physical contact. It appears to be a weak spirit trapped inside the doll. Cyan's death does not correspond with the doll's actions, as the doll is incapable of causing harm or communicating with anyone. It seems that Cyan's death was simply a tragic accident. However, the doll is considered dangerous due to the spirit it harbors, which requires further investigation. What do you mean it's not connected? The doll's the one that told her to go out there. It's just the only reason she was close to the edge and fell off. Well, either way, we did it right. Well, I'd say that was her reacting to the sound.
Anna.
Oh, shit. 2 tests so far, and she failed them both. Where's the flashlight? Crap. There we go. Alright, we gotta go hit the breaker. I was half expecting her to not be on the chair when I got back. Well, she's failed 2 out of 2 so far. Let's... Failed that one too. God. That's the only one she didn't react to so far. Well, I mean, she passed the pain and the photograph test, but she failed everything else, so... Alright. Failed. 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 Passed and passed. Alright. Owner, Wendy Kobayashi, 11 years old, female, deceased. Wendy always loved playing with Anna. One night when Wendy's parents weren't home, she was left alone. Tragically, when her parents returned, they had found Wendy had bled to death from a head wound caused by one of her other toys. The lights weren't working, and her room was in complete disarray with toys scattered everywhere. According to police investigations, the ceiling light, Wendy's lamp, and her phone's flashlight all stopped working at around the same time. Since it was already dark outside, her room was left in pitch black darkness. It's possible that Wendy became frightened and tried to escape, but tripped and fell on a sharp object. However, the cause of the sudden blackout remains unknown. Not to me, it doesn't. That little bitch right over there that just turned the lights out on me did it. You little twat. Here's... Bye. Evil little shit. Alright. What does this say? Anna harbors a dangerous spirit that is sensitive to light. It was confirmed that she was the cause of the blackout within a 30-yard radius. The scattered toys were merely the result of Wendy's untidiness, which ultimately led her to tripping over them in a panic and falling onto a sharp wooden tree sculpture. Wendy died from blood loss 42 minutes later. Her parents discovered her body 2 hours later when they returned from their anniversary date. The doll cannot be trusted with children anymore. No, I would say not. Yep, she's gone. Alright, good, good. What in the fuck? It's a cat girl. Surely that one's not evil, right? I mean...
Claudia.
I'd say she failed that one. Let's try that again. See if she does it again. Let's see. It won't let me do it again because she's not sitting up.
Claudia.
Alright. Back on the chair. We gotta... I mean, you already failed, but... we gotta do all this anyway. Yep, failed. We haven't had one fail the scissor test yet. Until now. Yeah, this thing got a cat spirit in it? Would make sense, I mean... She passed that. Failed a bunch of the others, though. Alright, so... she passed the audio testing. Failed her name call. Passed the photograph. Failed the temperature and the physical pain. Alright. Owner, Peyton High, 7 years old, female, alive. Oh, Claudia, I get it now. Ha 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 ha, that's funny. Peyton bought Claudia at a shopping mall with her mother. The doll has a sound effect that plays when it is pushed too hard. Therefore, during the physical discomfort test, and ignore the doll's meowing. Well, you could have told me that before I just marked it failed, damn it. Peyton's parents reported seeing the doll move rapidly around Peyton's room, a behavior that is certainly not part of the doll's design. Although Claudia has never harmed anyone, the parents remain concerned. Well, that doesn't change the fact that she failed the fucking, the temperature test, so we still have to flunk her. Will it let me go back and change this? Maybe we need to start reading those before we fill out the sheet from now on. Claudia harbors a spirit that appears to be playful with no intention of causing harm. However, playful or not, spirits within these dolls are typically destroyed. Neutral dolls can be placed in either box if it is determined that the doll is truly safe to be returned to its owner. And we probably could have passed her, but it's too late now. She's already gone. Alright. Alright, what is this one? Owner, Claire Green, 11 years old, female, alive. Maria was considered an ordinary doll until Claire noticed something strange. Whenever she blinked, the doll would disappear. Eventually, the doll was found near the Green family residence, carefully placed in a basket, almost as if it were a baby. Assuming the doll was simply a gift from a neighbor, the family decided to bring it inside. Well, that's a pass.
Maria?
Yeah, I'd say that's a flunk. Where the hell did it go? Where did you go, you little bitch? We gotta do the rest of the test here, damn it. Oh, there you are. Okay. Back on the chair. I'd say you failed that one. Failed the temperature, too. All the ones that fail the temperature are all negative. There hasn't been one above 25 Celsius yet. Nope. And photograph. Yeah, it's a pass. So she failed was the name call test. We're not taking any chances with these. They fail even one of these things, we're flunking them. That was a pass. That was a fail. Pass. Fail. Pass. And report. Maria harbors a spirit that allows her to move at completely unnatural speeds. Oh, she's not vanishing. She's just moving really goddamn quick. In the blink of an eye, the doll will shift positions, but this seems to be her only act. No reports have indicated that the doll has caused any harm. For this, the doll is marked as neutral. However, every spirit that does not show human empathy should be destroyed. It was later discovered that the person who left Maria in front of the Green household, placed gently in a basket, was none other than Claire's grandmother, acting with no ill intentions. Oh, well, too late now. Alright. Well, that thing looks creepy as fuck. Owner, Jenna Wonder, 18 years old, female, alive. Jenna was diagnosed with antisocial personality disorder. In addition to her exhibiting hostile behavior toward her classmates, she also tortured and disfigured her doll, ripping out its eye and hair, burning it with a blowtorch, and throwing it around. Despite her parents throwing the doll away, it mysteriously returned to Jenna's room. On one occasion, she even buried it, yet it reappeared without any signs of disturbance at the burial site or dirt on its surface. However, the doll stopped returning after Jenna was sent to prison for attacking a boy at her high school with a knife, leaving him with a scar across his arm. Since then, the doll has remained motionless. What? Was it... Okay. Hold on. I don't know. Yeah, that's pretty fucked. I don't want to look at that. It's like somebody cut one of his legs off, too. Well, that's a fail. He totally cocked his head just then.
Abby.
That thing is female? I mean, it's kind of hard to tell because it's all fucking... So, failed audio, past name call. Past the temperature. What the fuck? Oh. I couldn't fix her. I couldn't. I tried to fix her. Instead, she has broken me too. Now look at me. I'm a monster. Please, I beg of you, don't destroy me. Aw. It's scared of being hurt because the girl that owned it fucking tortured it. That's fucking sad as shit. Alright. Well. Christ, I don't know what to do with that one. That's actually a tough choice. Like, because there's always the possibility that it's lying, but, like, it didn't do anything directly to harm her, so I don't... You know what? Fuck, we're gonna risk passing that one. Even though she failed some of the... Alright, what is this? Yeah, so it failed that one. Passed the name. Passed the photograph. Passed the temperature. Failed the physical. Alright. Yeah, the number went up. I think that means we did it right. Yeah, we did. Abby harbors a neutral spirit. She developed a desire to help Jenna with her struggles, although she didn't fully understand where Jenna's problems were coming from. Believing that allowing Jenna to release her frustrations and anger on her would help, Abby endured the pain, unaware that the spirit could actually feel it. Abby tried to reach out to Jenna, but Jenna was too unstable, almost like a rabid animal. The boy Jenna stabbed has since recovered, and Jenna has been transferred from prison to a psychiatric ward where she is receiving treatment for a severe case of ASPD. Abby has shown herself to be a kind spirit who simply couldn't help her best friend with a problem far more complex than she anticipated. That is fucking... Holy shit. That's some deep emotional shit. Oh, wow. Alright, who we got here? Owner, Vivian Marks, 6 years old, female, alive. Vivian, the doll named after its owner, was found beside the lifeless body of Vivian's mother. The mother had been brutally strangled, allegedly thrown around, and beaten before ultimately choking to death. Vivian, the child, was questioned about the incident, but was asleep during the commotion as it occurred in the dead of night. The doll, which Vivian typically left in the living room, was discovered right next to the mother's body. Vivian, traumatized, has been placed to the care of her father. Well, either this doll is an evil little turd, or the child is. Let's see what happens. Well, she passed that one.
Vivian.
Nope. Nothing. Well, she's passed all of them so far. Maybe it wasn't the doll. The kid was the evil little shit, not the doll. Yeah, the doll's just a doll. It was a fucking kid. Watch. Because she passed every single one of those. Vivian does not harbor any spirit and is simply a normal doll. As for the tragic events surrounding her mother, it was discovered that Vivian's father had violated a restraining order placed against him by the mother due to previous abuse toward her and Vivian. So it wasn't the kid, it was the father that killed her. After breaking into the Marks' residence, he brutally attacked the mother, ultimately killing her. He then proceeded to steal several belongings from the house and, with disturbing precision, moved the doll from the couch to lie near the mother's body. It is theorized that this was a twisted message, possibly signaling that his daughter was next. The father has since been arrested and sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. What? I mean, it says there's a doll, but there is no doll. What the fuck? Owner, Devin Stokes, 8 years old, male, alive. Devin Stokes created Andy during arts and crafts with the help of his favorite teacher, and it quickly became his favorite toy. Ever since Devin brought the doll home, the Stokes family began hearing strange noises at night. At one point, Devin's father found the doll placed in various locations, some of which were too high for young Devin to reach, or even locked away. Though there had been no overtly threatening behavior from the doll, the family decided to return it to the school. However, the doll mysteriously reappeared in Devin's room overnight. Even more unsettling, the doll had somehow been placed or had entered Devin's mouth while he slept, nearly choking him. It seems the doll is most likely going to move again. Well, where in the fuck is the little bastard? I gotta go find him. Is this a bug? Was the doll supposed to show up as normal and it just didn't? Or... Oh, there he is. He's all the way back here in the circuit box room. It's a pass.
Andy.
Nope. It's a pass. He passed all the tests, but that doesn't change the fact that it moved all the way across the damn building all by itself. This might be our first failure. I'm not sure how to... Oh, he moved out of the box when I tried to send him. Now we gotta go find him again. It did say weird shit that happens even outside the tests. The tests should be considered. All right, let's try and send him down that one, even though he passed all the tests, and see what happens. Hope that wasn't our first failure. No, we passed it. Andy harbors a mischievous spirit, one that likely only has the ability to move when its surroundings are obstructed from view. Beyond that, the spirit seems to form attachments, as evidenced by the way it plotted revenge when it was taken away from Devon, almost choking him in the process. Because of this, the spirit is considered dangerous, and the doll has been destroyed. I don't know what these little angel things all over the place are. There's a bunch of them. Tina. Owner Katie Malone, 11 years old, female, alive. This doll was found next to the deceased father of its owner, Charles Malone. He had been stabbed 28 times across his body and his neck had been slit. Holy crap. Tina was covered in blood, and just behind her laid a blood-soaked knife. Katie, her mother, and her brother have since moved away, but when questioned, Katie refused to speak. Her face frozen in a traumatized... The 11-year-old remained silent, her face frozen in a traumatized expression as she clung tightly to Tina. Huh.
Tina.
No. Oh shit, what the fuck? No. No, no, no. Not again, please. Not again. I will do it again if you hurt my best friend. What? Who are you? Are you going to hurt Katie too? What the fuck? What are you talking about? What are you afraid of? She didn't answer. Every day, when Katie's mommy went to work, every day she was alone with her dad. Oh, God. He'd come to her room and he would bring his camera with him. Oh, my God. Katie kept telling him, I don't want to, Dad. She kept begging him. Holy shit. He forced my best friend to undress, and he would take pictures, and he would... The flashes. I would begin to hate seeing the flashes. She's traumatized by the flashes because the father used his camera while he was sexually abusing his own daughter. Oh my God. Fuck me. That's fucked up. During the first couple of flashes, it was stone cold expressions. Then it was tears. Then screams. Bruises. I know that Katie didn't enjoy the thing that her dad was doing. She would fall asleep crying, not talking to anyone, not even her mommy. I had to stop that. He was hurting my best friend, and I wasn't happy about that. So I went into the kitchen and I grabbed a sharp knife. I went to the father's room. I came closer, only to notice he was putting the photos he took of Katie on his computer. Oh God, he was sharing them with other people too. Ooh. I had enough. I lashed at him and stabbed and stabbed and stabbed and stabbed and stabbed. I wanted to see that monster dead. Yeah, you and me both. No one is going to hurt my best friend. I didn't intend to hurt. I did not. I'm not sorry. Katie is going to be at peace, and that is all that matters. You did the right thing. I did. Are you going to destroy me? No, I'm not. Thank you. I will see Katie again. I will see Katie again. Yeah. Wow. She would have only been... She's not really... I mean, she's dangerous, but she was only dangerous to the father because he was hurting the daughter. Yeah, you can fail me all you want for that one. She's getting past. Fuck your fucking criteria. You better not have told me I did that one wrong. No, yeah, okay, good. If it had failed me for passing that, I would have absolutely quit this and fucking deleted this shit. Tina harbors a spirit with the moral compass of a child. She only moves when the spirit deems it necessary, and she can speak freely at will. After Katie began to open up, she revealed the horrific acts her father had been forcing her to commit. Tina, having developed an attachment to Katie, concluded that Katie's father was a significant threat. In response, the spirit decided to murder him. Given the circumstances surrounding Katie and her father, the doll's actions are difficult to judge. While Katie's father was indeed a monster, deciding to take someone's life, regardless of the person, is still a form of threatening behavior. No, it's not. She didn't kill a person, asshole. She killed a monster that was fucking raping his own daughter and filming it and sharing it with other pieces of shit like him. Don't you dare tell that thing she was wrong. Fuck off. Katie is now receiving treatment, and recently she has shown signs of growth. However, this traumatic incident will likely never leave her mind. She wasn't traumatized because the doll killed her father. She was traumatized because her father was fucking sexually assaulting her. Difficult to judge my ass. It wasn't difficult for me. That was the easiest one yet. Tracy, owner, Camilla Williams, 8 years old, female, deceased. Camilla was peacefully playing in a park with Tracy when everything took a sudden and violent turn. Other children nearby began to levitate and were forcefully thrown around. 2 boys and 1 girl tragically lost their lives in the chaos. Meanwhile, Camilla, who had dropped Tracy and fled the scene, was grabbed by an unseen force and hurled violently to the ground. Her body crushed beyond recognition. The only survivor was a boy that had been hiding in the bathroom, covered with metal doors. Despite the horrific events, the investigation yielded no concrete answers or any evidence to explain what happened. Huh.
Tracy.
Oh, I'd say that's threatening. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Yup. God, if she did that just from me calling her name, what's she gonna do when I stab her? apparently nothing. Alright. I mean, so the only one she failed was the name test, though. So, considering that shit and the backstory, no, she failed the temperature test too, that's right. I am really enjoying reading the lore behind these after each one. That's really good stuff. Tracy harbors an extremely dangerous spirit with murderous intentions and no sense of morality. The spirit appears to possess long, invisible limbs that possess the strength of a professional boxer. It has been conclusively determined that the deaths of the children, including Camilla, were caused by Tracy and the limbs she controls. This doll is severely dangerous and has been destroyed. Well, that one just fell out of the fucking... Hold on. Bella. Patricia Moore, 14 years old, female, deceased. Patricia Moore died from self-inflicted injuries, a result of enduring depression. From a young age, she struggled with low self-esteem and was extremely gullible. She often spent her time alone in her room in complete darkness. Her mother would occasionally bring her food, but every time she entered, she would hear another voice before stepping in. The mother suspected that Patricia might be talking to her doll, as Patricia would make eye contact with the doll when the mother walked in. Yet the mother swears that the voice she heard was not her daughter's. One day, the mother attempted to speak with Patricia, flipping the light switch in an attempt to break the silence. Patricia immediately freaked out, yelling at her mother to turn the lights off, warning that if she didn't, Bella wouldn't talk. Wow.
Bella?
Nope. No, that's a fail. Oops. Oh. Well, the only one she failed was the temperature. Not taking chances, though. Horror, let's see. I did not make a mistake in the sheet. The only one she failed was the damn temperature gauge. Horse shit. Did I miss something? Alright. Fuck it. We're gonna do that one again, because that's bullshit. No reaction.
Bella?
No reaction. She's failing the temperature gauge. It's supposed to be between 16 and 25. She's not reacting to the scissors. Is it the photo? Because she has X's on her eyes, and in the photo it kind of looks like she actually has eyes, but it could just be because it's blurry. We'll try it that way and see that if that was the mistake. If that's not it, I don't know what to call that, because the counter didn't go up. That wasn't it either. I don't know what. I don't know what we're missing. I don't. She didn't react to either sound or the scissors. Yeah, because we're putting her in the correct box, but somewhere it thinks I'm making a mistake in the sheet, and I don't know what it is. I don't know. We're gonna do it once more. If it still does that, I'm just gonna move on because I don't know what's happening here. No, there's no reaction.
Bella?
Nope. There's no, okay. It's not the photograph. Unless she's supposed to be sitting down in the photo and she's standing up right there. I don't... I don't know. Put it in with the photograph failed and see what happens. If it fails it again, we're just not gonna get the lore for this one because I don't know what's happening. It still didn't go up. I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the deal is with this one. I don't. Wait a minute. It said she would only talk if it was dark. Hold on. Fucked it up. I bet if we turned all the lights off and then done the audio test, she would have reacted. I accidentally hit the bell instead of retry. Fuck. Oh well. Lily, Francine Jeffries, 8 years old, female, deceased. Lily was a gift given to Francine on her 8th birthday. Tragically, on the same day, Francine and her entire family were murdered. It was reported that at exactly midnight, within a span of 1 minute, Francine, her brother, and both parents were decapitated. What the fuck? There were no signs of forced entry, and no other family members were present in the house at the time. Despite efforts to investigate this horrific event, no one could find any leads, and the mystery remains unsolved. How do you decapitate 4 people in less than 60 seconds? Oh, that's a fail. Oh, she's talking already. You want to play a game with me? No, I don't. Not really. Yeah, I do. It's called Throw the Creepy Ass Doll Down the Incinerator. Francine always loved to play games with me. Let's play a game that Francine and I love the most. Hide and seek. What the fuck? Do you know how to play hide and seek? Yeah, I do. Great. I will be seeking. You'll be hiding. If I find you, I will kill you. If you make it back to the chair without me finding you, I will spare your life. Are you ready? I'll count to 10, so go ahead and find the best spot. I won't peek. Pinky swear. Well, now I know what the hiding space in that other room is for. Oh, shit.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. When you're hot, here I come. Goes the weasel. Every night when I go out, the monkey's on the table. Take a stick and knock it off. Goes the weasel.
So we have to get back to the chair without getting caught. Oh shit! Jesus Christ! Do we have a continue option? God, I hope that checkpointed. Can we just not play with her? Is that a thing? Hold on. Oh, it'll still let me retry. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do this with this one with the lights off, because I want to see if I'm right about that. How do I turn the lights off in this room? Maybe it's just... There we go. Alright. I'm gonna have to leave the flashlight on or I won't be able to see if she moves. Alright, let's turn this off and call her name in the dark.
Bella?
There we go. You are worthless. You are empty. You are nothing. You are nobody to everybody. A somebody to nobody. No one loves you. No one will ever love you. The only right thing for you to do is give up. Give up. Give up. Give up. Holy shit. Oops. Commands were switching sides, and I clicked the wrong one. We're gonna do that over again. That explains why the girl killed herself. The damn doll was telling her to do it, telling her she was worth nothing, no one loved her or ever would.
Bella? There we go. Well, now she's got eyes where she didn't before. Oh, we actually have to do all the tests. It won't let me just mark the sheet, even though I know what they would be. Damn it. Alright. So she failed temperature and name call. That's not right. We probably have to do some of the other tests with her in the dark, too. It still didn't go down. Or the counter still didn't go up. This little bitch is pissing me off. Why didn't the counter go up? We did it right that time. Why didn't the counter... Alright, whatever. Bella harbors yeah. Bella harbors a dangerous spirit that is sensitive to light and lacks the ability to directly intervene. However, when spoken to in dark areas, the spirit enters the victim's mind, filling them with intense disturbance. The doll appears to manipulate its victims, appealing to their darkest thoughts and amplifying them, ultimately severing their connection to reality. It is certain that Patricia fell into the doll's trap, tragically losing her life as a result. The doll is extremely dangerous and has been destroyed. Okay. Oh, we got this creepy little fucking twerp again. I wonder what happens if I just tell her I don't want to play with her. Can we just not? I'm not gonna play with you. Aw, the games are so fun. Not when they end with me getting my head cut off, they're not. You'll see. You go hide, and I seek. If I will find you, I will kill you. Well, shit.
7, 9, 8, 7,
We have to do it regardless, I guess.
4, 3, 2, 1. When you're done, here I come. So every night when I go out, the monkeys on the table. Take a stick and knock it off. Oh, those are weak.
The other time her voice sounded far away, but we ran right into her. Bingo. Looks like you've lived to see another day. Yeah, you won't, you little bitch. You're going down the fucking fire hatch. Where the hell are you? The door is stuck.
Lily?
Well. Temperature and name tests are fine. Bye. Alright. Definite fail. And she passed all the others. Lily harbors an extremely dangerous spirit with murderous intent. On the night of the tragedy, around 11 p.m., Francine was playing with Lily, not wanting to go to bed. It's believed that during this time, the spirit within Lily was awakened as she began playing a game of hide-and-seek with Francine. Francine eventually climbed into bed to hide, but as Lily began counting, something sinister occurred. The spirit within her proceeded to search the entire house, leaving no survivors. This evil doll has been destroyed. She cut everybody in the house's head off in less than 60 seconds, though? Holy shit. Good grief. I don't... Olga. Lisa Winston, female, 8 years old. Alive. Olga was given to Lisa as a gift from her mother. Lisa and her best friend began playing with Olga, recording videos of her on their phones. However, they soon noticed something strange. Olga was missing from the footage. Upon realizing this, they saw that the doll had started to turn and move slowly on its own. Panicking, the girls dropped their phones, but one's light stayed on, shining directly at Olga. This caused the doll to freeze in place and let out a terrifying scream. The girls immediately told Lisa's dad, who reported the incident, and the doll was taken away. She's gonna fail the flash test. What? Oh, I'd say that's a fail. What the fuck? Oh, we needed the flashlight on her. It's just like the light on the phone. Okay. Alright, I got you. We got your number, you little twat. Here we go. Uh-huh.
Olga?
She did it with her name test too. Why is she that scared of light though? That's a good question. I don't know if a flashlight fucking freaked her out. This flash is really gonna do it. Or maybe not. Oh, shit. Yeah, they said she didn't show up in the footage they took of her. The only one she passed was the scissor test. Olga harbors an extremely dangerous spirit. Lisa and her friend were incredibly lucky that their phone light was on, as the spirit, with its deadly intent and extreme agility, can only be stopped by light once it becomes aggressive. Olga has been destroyed. How many of these things are there? Holy God. Not that I'm not enjoying this, but holy shit. Victoria. Riley Callows, 4 years old, female, alive. Having owned the doll since infancy, Riley would become very upset whenever Victoria was taken away from her. Riley's parents eventually decided to remove the doll after hearing the unsettling words that their barely speaking toddler kept repeating. Victoria told me that you two will die in 3 months. Vicky doesn't like you, Mommy. She wants to kill you. Concerned, the parents threw the doll out while Riley was asleep, but soon after the lights began to flicker, and the next morning, young Riley found her parents dead. During the autopsy, the cause of death was deemed unclear and was later declared as a sudden heart attack. Both of them at the same time? What are the odds of that?
Victoria?
Well. I don't think she liked that very much. I feel generous today. So I'm going to give you 40 seconds to turn the power back on. I don't think that I have to tell you what happens if you don't make it on time. Ready? Oh shit. Nicely done. Looks like you'll live to examine us for another day. Although, I'd still be careful. You never know what might be lurking behind a corner. Or underneath a desk. Or behind you. I'm just playing with you. Do what you gotta do. I'm getting bored here. Well, what I gotta do is incinerating your psycho little ass. Where are you? Oh, she's still on her chair. Okay. Yeah, I'd say that's a flunk. Shit. She failed the physical discomfort for sure. I don't remember the other ones. Fuck, she failed the photograph. Because she did that stupid game shit when we stabbed her. So I feel like she failed the temperature test too. We're gonna mark that a fail. It's not like that wasn't hard if we have to play that stupid game with her again. Nope. We got it right. Victoria harbors an extremely dangerous spirit, an eerie, playful, yet evil child. The spirit seems to connect primarily with children and toddlers, while absolutely despising adults. Comes to Riley's parents, Victoria possesses the power to stop a human heart, causing her victims to die within minutes. This is what happened to them. In addition to her powers, Victoria appears to have an embodiment, a clone of herself that walks alongside her, aiding in the chaos she causes. She is incredibly dangerous and has been destroyed. Okay, that one's not even human. Mr. Bun Bun. Candace Worry, 7 years old, female, alive. Mr. Bun Bun was discovered by Candace while she was egg hunting on Easter. She took the plushie home and it quickly became her favorite doll. It's unclear who had placed the plushie in the grass. One day, Candace's mother found her crying in her room. When asked what was wrong, Candace explained that there were too many Mr. Bun Buns. The mother, confused, only saw the single bunny plushie. She took it away, but Candace insisted that she missed the others. Looking behind her, Candace counted 16 more bunnies. The mother, unable to see the clones, was taken aback. However, when Candace guided her hand to where the bunnies were, the mother felt a presence of something unseen. Something only Candace could sense. Yeah, he looks a little psycho, for sure.
Mr. Bun Bun.
But when we take the picture, there's going to be a lot more than just one of them. Yeah, huh? Mr. Bon Bon harbors a spirit with duplicatory powers. However, it remains unclear why Candace was the only one able to see this phenomenon. It has been confirmed that the bunnies were visible to everyone when captured on camera. Whether it was a connection between the plushie and Candace or something else entirely remains a mystery. We can only speculate about the true nature of the bond and why Candace was uniquely affected by it. Well, that thing looks creepy. Arid. Julia O'Farrell, 8 years old, female, deceased. Arid was a Christmas gift to Julia, and upon unwrapping it, she squealed with joy, hugging the doll tightly. However, that excitement soon turned to terror. The doll suddenly began to shake in Julia's arms, and within moments, Julia herself began to tremble violently. Her family rushed to her aid, but Julia's shaking worsened. Her eyes rolled back, foam started to pour from her mouth, and tragically she was confirmed dead shortly after. After Julia's funeral, her mother, still terrified, picked up the doll. To her horror, it began to shake again. In a panic, the mother began punching and stabbing the doll, which finally seemed to calm it down. Oh. We can't hold her for very long. Or she's gonna... Alright, so how do we get her to the chair? Unless we really have to hoof it over there. Oh, we can just throw it. Alright. You just had to toss her down a couple times, get her ass up there. Alright.
Air it.
Oh, you can just roll her over there on the ground. That works too. We don't even have to pick her up at all. Get. Alright. So, nothing for audio, nothing for name call, nothing for photograph or temperature, but she failed the physical. Air harbors a dangerous spirit that seems to despise human contact. When a person comes into physical proximity, the doll begins to shake, and after some time, the victim starts to experience a seizure. The seizure progressively worsens until it results in death. Tragically, Julia lost her life due to the spirit's influence. The doll is extremely dangerous and has been destroyed. Kate. Nancy Parsk, 12 years old, female, deceased. Kate was discovered by Nancy while unpacking in their new home. No one in the family knew where the doll had come from. After a few days of playing with Kate, Nancy and her two sisters began noticing sudden movements of various pieces of furniture, though they didn't think much of it at first. One day, the entire house started shaking. The parents assumed it was an earthquake, but the tremors grew more intense. Suddenly, objects began flying, and the shaking became violently severe. With most of the family inside, the house collapsed, leaving only the father and one of Nancy's sisters as survivors. A few days later, Nancy's sister found the doll in ruins, completely unharmed. If it was in ruins, then it wasn't completely unharmed, was it?
Kate?
Oh, shit. Well, I'd say that's a fail. She didn't like hear her own name, but she didn't mind being stabbed. That's weird. She just break my camera. She did. I would say that's a flunk too. Oh, good. She's moving the shelves around and shit. So, pass, fail, 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 pass. What? We made a mistake? Oh no, I passed her on the name test. She broke the window when we called her name. I fucked that up. Alright. We gotta redo that one.
Kate?
That works from out here because there's no window. uh... So she failed everything except the scissor test. Kate harbors an extremely dangerous spirit, capable of moving objects from subtle wind-like shifts in position to violently crumbling entire buildings with ease. It remains unclear why the spirit inside the doll behaves this way, or if it intended to kill most of the Parsk family. Nancy's sister and father have both undergone therapy, yet neither can fully accept the terrifying reality of what happened. What shit? Oh my god. Well, there's no reading that, is there? Well, we gotta go get the lights back on here. I can't turn the lights back on, the lever's stuck. Shit. Well, what the fuck? Yeah, I know the power's out, but I can't turn it back on. now I've lost the damn flashlight. Shit. Well, I guess we can use the thermometer flashes. We can't do any of the tests unless we get the power back on here. Alright. What the hell's the trick? Oh, we can do the name test at least. Oh, no, we can't. Scissors? Hello? 61, was it? That's a rather odd name. Yeah, I know. I said that too. I don't really like it. I didn't either. And I call you by a different name. Like Arnold? I mean, that's not my name, but it's better than 61. You know what? 61 sounds better. What? By the way, the name's Susie. Are you okay, 61? You look rather pale. Can't imagine why. Can we turn the power back on, please? Where's the thermometer? Oh, it's over there, because I had to use it to find the damn flashlight. This place looks surreal. Almost like a dream, or more likely, a nightmare. Do you believe that? Everything here is real, including you. I mean, you're talking to a doll, right? No, the doll's talking to me. Big difference. 61, you look really worried about something. I wonder if you're doing okay. Wait a minute. You seem familiar. Oh, now I remember. It was you. Its name is Susie. What? I don't... We can't take the picture. Well, I don't know. Maybe the camera still works without the fucking... Yeah, I can't do the other 3 tests without the power on. What are we doing here? Alright, y'all, I don't know what to do. The breaker is stuck, and we can't do the rest of the test without electric. So, I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh. Okay. Dirt.
Susie.
Oh shit.
Those eyes have Satan himself in them. They glow in scarlet. It's all my fault.
Oh shit.
I have to stop kidding myself. The goddamn doll is not responsible. It's me. It's me. I'm sorry, honey. You were so innocent. So young. So beautiful. I was the one who should have died in that crash, not you. My little girl. I'm going crazy. Sitting here in my empty home, looking at the wall, imagining, blaming. I can't bear not having you here with me, Sophie. It's like you're still here, smiling at me, saying,
Good morning, Daddy.
Craftsman? This is not right. No matter how much you gaslight yourself, Arnold. I know what my creations are capable of. I have a strange sensation to meet you in person, so to speak. I always make sure that people, that of whom I deem worthy, can meet me. Do you remember Lily, the little purple-haired girl given to young Francine? You mean the one that cut everybody's head off? Yeah, I remember. When you play hide and seek with her, turn off the power and then go back to the chair. What do you mean turn off the power? That would be an even longer trip to dodge her. If you succeed, I'll come for you. Oh. We have to do that again? But for now, this is it, Arnold. Let's play some more. I'll be waiting. There's actually 4 innings this game. That was the second one. The invitation. You heard him turn off the power while playing hide and seek with Lily and then touch the chair. That's going to be fucking hard. Wow. Well, I'm not going to replay that right now, but holy shit. That was an experience. My God. I don't even know where to start. Dolls were creepy. The lore behind them was fantastic. Like, you even got a genuine emotional response out of me for that one. Like, that one actually pissed me off. The sexual assault one. Holy shit. I'll have to go back and find the other endings, but that was good. That was really good. Hell of a twist at the end, too. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm gonna go look at kittens or puppies or fucking Jennifer Lawrence or something real quick. But that was Playthings. Link for that is in the description if you want to play that for yourself. Highly recommend you do, because that was fantastic. But like that if you liked it. Dislike it if not. Thank you for watching, as always, and I'll see you in the next game.